Okay, I'm getting my headset on now.
It is trial chambers.
Okay. Hard mode off. Okay, yep. Graphics max.
I need a lot of 2 different items: ominous keys and trial chamber.
Okay, I'll bring by myself.
I already have a farm for ominous keys, which is okay, but I can only use it once every 30 minutes. And with 13 spawners, that's an average of 4 keys every time I use it. So I need to farm more of these bolts. And instead of using netherrack and fire, I'm going to use much simpler and more compact designs. The main item that it's going to require is pistons, which I can
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something first.
And once I've got all these hoppers and turn them into hopper minecarts. No! What on earth was that all about? I then just need to buy a load of emeralds, so I can then buy a bunch of glass for the build. Next, I'm just going to quickly run this farm again, since enough time has passed, and I might as well. There's no harm in doing it more than once, is there? I can get another 4 from that. Not bad. And now, I just need to go to another trial chambers. And the good news is, I already know where 2 are that are kind of around the house because I've visited them before. Yep, here's the hole that I made last time I was here, and all of the spawners are in the area. Although, to farm those guys, I'm going to go and get one more item that will make it so much easier. Turtle eggs, and also a load of lava. And now, building can commence. Just have to defeat all of these one time. And then we cover this area in slabs. Then we add the hopper, the rail, and minecart with lava right there. Now the only place the mobs can spawn is on top of the spawner. We put a trapdoor here with a turtle egg, and that means all the mobs that spawn will just walk straight into the lava and meet their demise. I'm going to do the exact same thing over here as well. And as you can see, spawn-proofing it is also ridiculously fast. Now when it comes to the breeze spawner, this one's a little different, because all you need is for the breeze to have line of sight on you, so we can put some lava here and they'll actually spawn above that in any of these 4 corners. I have actually had to slightly tweak the design. The walls need to be solid blocks, and the line of sight for the player is down here. So if I stand here, the spawner will be able to see me, and the breeze will spawn above the lava. Perfect, and that's 1 room down, with plenty more to go. And now this is a spawner that generates skeletons, so it's a slightly different design. It does require a little bit of redstone, but it is still very simple. Basically, when a mob spawns, it just gets pushed straight in the lava. Now to build all of the mechanisms in this room. There we go, all 3 are done. So next I can do this room. And I believe this room is now sorted as well. The main thing is just making the trail that you can follow. This right here is the final room, and after a bit of quick building, it is all done and ready to be tested. So, we set this one off, and it works perfectly, as you can see. Same thing for these ones, and all of the others in the building. So that's 2 ominous key farms that I now have, which is a great step in the right direction, and they are bringing in the good stuff. And do you know what other good stuff is being brought in? my new SB737 winter merch. You might have already seen me wear this in a couple of videos, but doesn't it look amazing? It's a new sweater. I love the design. It's snowboarding on an SB737 snowboard, and it's available on SB77.store. But if you prefer something else instead, I've got mouse mats too of exactly the same design. And if you buy a sweater and a mouse mat together as a bundle, you'll get a great discount of both of the items. So yeah, check it out on SB737.store. And I'm going to keep using these farms a few times to try and gather a few more keys. I've used the farm a few times now, and I've been steadily getting more and more keys. So I'm going to go ahead
God damn
and
it.
resources, mainly getting quartz so I can craft more observers, and also trading for redstone and glass. And now, after topping up my lava, I'm ready to go to another nearby trial chambers that I've been to before, to then build farms in this place too. And that is trial chambers number 3, completely farmed up. And I've got 10 minutes to trial them right now, so we can go around and try and farm all of them.
I could probably do another speed run.
And it all seems to
I'll do a speed run later.
perfectly. And that means I can make
But right now I'll do
that
this.
nicely connects above the nether. I don't know if up here is exactly the safest place. I'm quite exposed when going from trial chamber to trial chamber. And whilst I could hide them all underground, I'm just going to leave them like that. From there I can set off a brand new ominous trial. And yeah, I feel like at this point I have built enough of these to get all of the keys that I'm going to need. Which means it is now time to move on to the next phase of the plan. Get so many villagers and so many trial chambers maps. And then I will, without a doubt, be getting a serious amount of notch apples. I've also just quickly collected up all of the keys as well, which means we have absolutely loads of them, almost 100. And for the next phase of getting all the maps, I'm going to head somewhere that you guys won't even know existed. You see, why have one base when you can have another secret one somewhere else? You always need backup plans. So whilst I've not abandoned my other base, I am also using this one. And doesn't it look great? Everything's set up nicely. We've got a lovely little trading system here. And I can't take all the credit. This base is mine and Piggy's. He's online now. He's done most of the work at this one whilst I've been, focusing on those other projects. But now it's time for me to continue Project Notchapple and get all of those maps. As you can see, yeah, the villagers are ready and waiting. I just need to set up an area for their own special spots, and I've decided something. Every single player on the Lifesteal SMP uses string dupers. I don't really know why they were allowed because they're farmable anyway, but if everybody's using them, it's time SB uses them. You see, as they are created and flowed and you get loads and loads of string, you can take all of that and give it to Fletcher's, saving you lots and lots of time in getting the emeralds. Don't get me wrong, sticks are great, especially with the wood farm that I had using TNT. That worked fantastically all the time. But this is ridiculously easy. The next update does patch them, but hey, if you can't beat them, join them. That's what I say. That is the best way to get emeralds. We got a stack and a half so easily and quickly. I definitely think all these slots need filling because the amount of emeralds we are going to need to get all the maps is going to be crazy. So yeah, this villager breeder needs to be working at some speed. Yo! I'm working on a video at the moment to get loads of notch apples, but I'm going to destroy the ominous spawners, the ominous vaults, so it probably makes sense, like, when I'm actually going round all of the things, you come with me.
If I come along. Yeah.
We can both get them.
Higher chances for the 100 notch apples as well.
Exactly, like, we can just get loads more as a team, like, we're going to get twice as many.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'd love to join. I'll see you later, SB. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Good chat with Piggy. He knows the plan, and if we use his help, we will get twice as many notch apples, which is exactly what we want. Even though he'll be helping me get them, I'm not going to let him keep all the ones he gets. No, of course not. But I'll still give him a massive chunk of them. So, I'm going to put do you mind, good sir? As I was saying, I'm going to put a villager in there, and then I'm going to get another one, put him in there, and hopefully by splashing one weakness, I can kill them both. Perfect. Also be adding my own chests around. I can put loads and loads of emeralds in there. Since with all of the string, I will be getting more and more. And on a side note, these two fellas are looking a lot happier now, so they can join the economy. And now in the next phase of the plan, I'm going to go ahead and craft that cartography table. I'm going to come over here, dig this out a little bit, and very conveniently, we've got redstone ore, which I'm always happy to get more redstone. It comes in handy for so many different builds, doesn't it? I mean, I know I could really just be trading with it, but that would take more villagers. And all these guys, yeah, they're getting used for cartography maps. Right here, I'm going to use a cauldron for a fancy little contraption. And right here, I've got honey blocks, which is perfect. Yeah, in this chest, I basically a load of shulker boxes from my other base. So the honey goes there, with lava inside the cauldron. So basically, any minecart that comes along here will be destroyed and go straight in the chest. And as for the villager, well, after I'm done with him, yeah, he sadly will not make it. I know it's kind of evil, but it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, ladies and gentlemen. So realistically, it is to be expected. Okay, you've given me a Trial Explorer map. That's a great start. I do plan to fill this chest right here to the absolute brim with these maps. Then I'll write out all the coordinates on a spreadsheet and explore them all. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need a lot more glass and a lot more compasses. Also, sorry mate, this is where we don't need you anymore. So, whilst both of those can be got from trading, not from trading with you, but trading with you, look at that. We can get 11 of them very, very quickly. If we had more emeralds, we could get even more. Same with the glass. Let's top up on those. Yeah, whilst trading is a potential option, I think, for compasses, when it comes to the glass, I think I'm going to be best getting a load of sand, getting a load of fuel, then building a super smelter right here in the base, and having loads and loads of glass. My plan for the sand is to use this machine right here. At the moment it has concrete in it, but if I just mine up all of that and instead add sand in its place, when I flick this lever, it's going to send loads of sand through the end portal and I'll have all the sand that I'll ever need. I believe it was Prince Sam that made this machine, and yeah, it saves me time when having to build one myself, doesn't it? It's been a few minutes, probably long enough. Let's go ahead and stop it. And once we head through, okay, I'm all the way back at this base. So in theory, all the way up here at spawn, loads of sand should have come through, flown into these hoppers, and look at that. This chest has got plenty. Loads more here. Loads of concrete as well if we need that at any point. I actually don't have enough space for all this sand. So it's times like these I have to make a new shulker box, and then that can be filled, and so can a second one too. I actually managed to fill 3 of them. I didn't think I'd end up with that much sand, but I'm certainly not complaining. I'm very, very happy with that. And with that out of the way, we can also make use of this lava farm, because that's what I'm going to use for fuel. With the amount of sand that I'm going to be turning into glass, I feel like that's going to be the most effective thing. With these cauldrons nicely filled, plus a little bit extra from the nether, that gives me all of the lava that I could possibly need. Now, I don't really know what is planned for these other rooms, but I don't think there's too much going on in here, is there? So I'm just going to mine up a bunch of cobbles so that I can make some furnaces. And then I'm going to have a bunch of hoppers all going to that one, which is then nicely pointing into this chest. All the way around, there shall be furnaces on top, with more hoppers above them. Then on top of everything in the very middle, there will be a chest boat. Now I can fill all of the furnaces with lava. And once I add in a load of sand to the chest boat, very, very quickly, it all starts smelting and coming through. And with that, I'm as ready as I'll ever be to get loads and loads of maps out of here. I can keep on trading for more emeralds from these guys, and I can turn all the glass into paints. Then we just simply collect up the villagers, do the necessary trading, and collect the maps. And it's just a case of rinse and repeat. See you later, mate, and welcome to the next villager. I've just successfully got map number 9, and I've had a slight idea to speed up proceedings a little bit. Because at the moment, I'm having to take the minecarts from this chest and regularly replace this dispenser so that they don't run out. So I'm thinking I could make a little modification right here with a hopper and then also a chest filled with minecarts. Next, I'll run a nice little redstone line along here. I know it's not the prettiest, but it's not going to be here forever. And that should connect to the dispenser. And when I push this button, sorry, he's been waiting for that moment for some time, hasn't he? But yeah, another villager comes round. Look at this guy. I don't even have to move now. I just trade with this guy, get what I want, and push this button. He goes there, and the next one arrives ready for his new career, which lasts a grand total of about 30 seconds. Look at this guy. He refuses to work. He probably knows what's coming, doesn't he? I'm guessing the real reason is... Oh, never mind. He's had a change of heart. Well, that's a good thing, good sir. But in hindsight, it would have been better for you if you just didn't go to work. Oh my goodness, we've run out of adults already. There's literally 2 baby villagers and another child right here. Yeah, don't worry, okay? You really need to grow up before you can start your career. So I think my best bet will be to craft a few more composters. And then in this place here, I'm going to place them down and then block this up with trapdoors. Now, any baby villagers won't be able to escape and try and go to the beds. Instead, they'll stay in here and eventually become farmers themselves, really speeding up the villager breeder. In the meantime, this little fella has grown up nicely. Was it really worth it, mate? I'm gonna guess not. And I'm now officially out of villagers until these guys breed some more. Plenty of time has passed and the breeding's been going well. Look at all these villagers. Got loads of them, and that means I can keep getting loads of mats. I've just kept trading away, and we've got a full double chest worth. I think that is more than enough for now. And I also spent a load of time with Duraptu and Piggy getting loads and loads of keys. The reason for that is because if there's more players, you get more keys when using my farms. And this is my total amount. Now just look at it. Over 6 stacks of ominous keys. It's actually crazy. Although the craziest thing is probably doing the travelling around to find all of the trial chambers. So I'm going to grab 5 maps for now. And these should be the 5 nearest trial chambers to where we are right now. Oh, but you think I'm going to travel to the 5 nearest ones to my base so that anyone watching this on livestream will be able to track me down? Oh, no, no, no. Instead, I'm going to find the 5 furthest away ones of the 50. And then I'll be doing the near ones off camera. So, this is the first one we've come to. We're right above it. I don't know what's inside this. What is it? Oh, it's you. Hello. Oh, mending. Well, be free. Who knows how long he's been trapped in there, poor fella. And then I'm going to use the waypoints mod to mark out where we are. It's a mod we're allowed to use, and I've called this one number 1. So yeah, this is the first trial chamber, and I can come back here with the keys later, and I can just find it so easily. And from there, I can discard of the map and fly all the way to the next one. And apparently both of these are outside of the border. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. But this one, on the other hand, is nicely inside the map. And that's basically the main premise of how I'm going to map them out. The reason I'm just mapping them out and not actually going into them right now is because I want to get Durap and Piggy to go through them with me so that if there's more players, I can get more notch apples before I destroy the vaults so that no one else can use them after. But SB737, how will you destroy the vaults? It takes 75 seconds to mine one, which is a little bit long, but there's a much quicker way. A much quicker way that's going to require me to build a bit of a farm for. This farm is pretty simple, but it will require a dispenser. Apparently, I don't have any. I don't even have any cobblestone. So I'll quickly grab some string. Good thing we've got absolutely loads of that. Then I can make myself a bow, and from there, a dispenser. The dispenser is going to go right here, and it's going to have a hopper on top with a chest there. This chest is going to be full of bone meal. I think maybe you can see where this is going, or maybe not, who knows. I'm also going to need dirt. It's really hard living at the bottom of the world, because I can never find anything that I want, and it's not like I can just easily grab some dirt either. I have to put in actual effort and go out and collect some. But yeah, the dirt goes right there. I get this chest filled with the bone meal, and then right here there'll be a couple of observers connected to a piston. That's just basically the on-off switch. So that turns it off, and that turns it on. Alright, perfect. But we're going to need more than that to make it work. And in this shulker, I've got just the thing. Yes, a red mushroom. So we place said mushroom there. We flick it on. We kind of get slightly damaged. But what on earth just happened there? I accidentally mined up the chest. Okay, yeah, slight design flaw there, SB737. What did you... Oh, no, wait. It broke the chest. I didn't know that a mushroom will break the chest for you. That's actually very cool indeed. Also a little bit concerning, so what we need to do is just move things around a fraction so that that doesn't happen again. And then you just place your mushroom right here. It'll grow. Okay, it happened again. You know what? Forget it. To be honest, if we could just fill the dispenser with bone meal and it'll have more than enough. I'm just being an idiot about it, really. So yeah, it grows. You harvest up all of the mushroom, and then you just rinse and repeat. And you can get so much mushroom very fast, especially since I have Fortune 3 on the pickaxe. I don't know how much I'm going for. I think I'll get probably 4 stacks. That ought to be more than enough. Perfect. Yeah, I got a little bit carried away there, but let's turn it off. I'm going to put this here so that everybody knows this is a mushroom farm, and by everybody, I basically just mean Piggy. And then I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works. Whilst I'm here, I think I'm going to try and grab another shulker first and load it up with a bunch of maps. And then I just simply need to mine up some dirt. Honestly, don't know why I'm doing it with my fist like a peasant, but anyway, let's keep going. But yeah, the method to then remove one of these bolts, as you can see, I've searched it, and Piggy and Durap have searched it, so there's really no use me keeping it here. So what we do is we add the mushroom, we bone meal it up, and look at this fella right here. But with enough, but I think it should work. I mean, I don't know if there's enough roof space. Okay, we used up a little bit too much bone meal. Let me just mine the roof out. But yes, with enough bone meal, you can break the spawner. Look at that, it is just gone that easily. And to be honest, I don't know why I built a mushroom farm, because I can just bone meal them, collect up more mushrooms that way. But I suppose it's nice to have a surplus and not have to jump there to collect them. And from there, I can just rinse and repeat. For example, I know there's another one down here that is, again, easily destroyed. And that is what I'm going to do. As I collect the notch apples on the server... Okay, well, I completely missed that. But yeah, as I use the vaults on the server, I'm going to make it so that nobody else can use it, thus limiting the amount of notch apples available more and more. There will still be many trial chambers left even after using all of these, but as time goes on, I can weaken the amount of them available more and more, and who knows, maybe one day I can leave every single trial chamber on the server. So yeah, that is the plan, and once I've destroyed this one, they've now all been removed from this chamber, and then I can enter the next one, destroy them all, and finally destroy all of the ones in this chamber too. And with that out of the way, I can now focus on mapping out the locations of all of these maps. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it'll definitely be worth it in the end. And I've now added waypoints for every single trial chambers map that I had. Some were outside the world border, and occasionally some pointed to the exact same place. So in total, I've got 29 that I can search. Piggy and Giraffe also helped get a load of the coordinates, by the way. Just thought I'd say that. So my idea is to use a villager breeder at spawn, because there was one underneath Piggy's house. Yeah, it's not the most secret base in the world. Here we go. There's quite a few villagers here, so if I get maps from them in this position, it'll show me a whole new area of trial chambers, which will be perfect to add to the search. The only issue with this, really, is the fact that it's quite a slow breeder once again. So I'll make a load more beds and get them all placed down. Then I just need a few more composters. 22 is not what I need. I need about 6, but you know what? We'll just roll with it. And from there, this is as ready as it needs to be. I just need this little fella to grow up. There'll be 6 villagers, and we'll be cooking. Look at that. It's working already. Fantastic. I'm also going to help them out by grabbing a load of cactus, turning it into bone meal there. This is probably a little bit slow. And then I can nicely grow a load of the crops for all of these fellas. In fact, guys, I've got an even better idea. On a side note, since when did I leave this hole here so that they could just wander out? What's that all about? Anyway, I fixed it. No more baby villagers can escape. And my brilliant idea is to just wait for these bees to go back inside, and I can just kind of temporarily steal these nests. I'll put them back eventually, I promise. Then I need 6 flowers, and I can dot these around the edge so that all of the bees can fly around and bone meal the crops as they fly over. Look at that. It's brilliant. So the crops will grow faster, so these guys have got enough. Also, if you're wondering why I'm now crouching, is because we are at spawn and someone has logged on, Chief XD. But yeah, getting all of the villages I need and all of the maps should now not be a problem. And with the breeder now set up exactly as it needs. Okay, bees, you're not meant to come down here. Don't drown. That's it. Fly back. But yeah, with the breeder set up, I just now need... What on earth has happened here? Oh, this is... Okay, we kind of ruined the staircase here, didn't we? I'll just do something like this so it's moved along. Yeah, that should be okay, shouldn't it? But yeah, my priority now is to move the cartography station to the new location. So let's collect up all of this, mine up the rest of it, and then before I take it all back, I just need to make sure that I've got as many emeralds as possible, because I will be doing a lot of trading back over there. I'm hoping I've now got enough of everything, so it is now time to get busy building, and I'm going to take another precaution as well. Because let's be honest, I'm at spawn, probably the most dangerous place to be on the server, because this is kind of where everybody comes. And if I'm down here doing things, you can definitely see my name tag up there. So to combat that, I'm going to grab all of these minecart items. Then I'm going to dig a tunnel underneath the villagers that goes down really, really fast, so that nobody is going to see me.
How to count it? I've done quite a lot of running. I've been running late. Oh, running to catch a train. I still want the big city job. Just find the big city.
Dripstone cave down here, huh? I never knew that. And then from down here, I should be pretty safe. So the villagers will breed away all the way up there, and they'll fall down into this spot, and this dispenser will ultimately send out a minecart, and the villager will end up here where I can trade with him. I think everything else is good, and I made a nice easy way to scroll to the top as well. So let's break this bit of glass, Oh, they're all
I'll just be new chapter.
the water at the bottom is okay. Otherwise, I've just murdered a bunch of babies.
That was easy.
And look at that. They've all made it down. Apparently, those guys are getting a bit stuck over there. But that can easily be fixed by extending the roof. Just like that. There we go, guys. You've no excuse to not fall through now. The trading system seems to work nicely, and I will be getting brand new Trial Explorer maps. So that means there's not much more for me to do except sit here and wait for more villagers to be bred and for the babies to grow up. And whilst I'm waiting, I can actually use something to spawn, because Woogie has a tower right here, hopefully close enough to the breeder. It might not quite be, but attached to it is an absolutely massive string duper. I mean, just look at all the string that it gets. And where does all the string go? Well, if we go to this level, it all pops up right here, as you can see. If I close the trapdoor, it just gets caught there. I can then stand here and keep trading. In fact, my inventory is too full now. But yeah, I can keep trading for loads and loads of emeralds. Once again, I feel like the limiting factor here is the amount of villages you've got. But the good thing about this is there's so many around the edge that, yeah, it's basically the best way to get emeralds that I know of. And that's just because the string duper is so fast. It's literally too fast for me to trade in time. But probably, if I leave it on too long, it will completely crash the server. So yeah, the long and short of it is, I don't think I will ever run out of emeralds. And at this point, I should probably turn it off because the server is starting to get a little bit laggy. And yeah, I don't really want to be responsible for breaking something. The amount of emeralds that I've got is pretty good. So now, I shall hide in the wall and patiently wait. More than enough time has passed, so let's dig out and just look at all these villagers. There's absolutely loads of them. So let's get busy trading and collect up all of the maps. And there's also nobody else online right now, which makes it perfect for me to safely do this. And I've now traded with all the ones that I can. This is the total amount of maps. It's annoying that not every single cartographer can give you a Trial Chambers map, because it just means that some of them I just have to get rid of without being able to trade with them. But overall, I've got a decent extra amount, and I'm now going to focus on flying around and marking out even more Trial Chamber locations. And that is the last one located. I have 43 of them in total to go at, which I think is great. And if I really want to maximise the amount of notch apples that I can get, it would make sense that I explore them with a couple of other players. And Dirapture and Piggy have already helped me out quite a lot, so I think I can trust them to do it with me, but I don't want to let them keep every single notch apple they get. I want to be getting the majority of them, otherwise there's no point in me inviting them. So I'm going to go ahead and meet with both of them individually and negotiate an offer with them so that they'll help me. Alright, Dirapture's logged on. Time to go and meet him. Dirapture, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, SB?
I'm good. Let's get a shower.
So, Dirapture, I have a proposition for you, okay? As you know, I've got all the maps, I've charted out all the locations of the Trial Chambers, I've got loads and loads of keys, but let's be real here. If I have other people with me, I'm going to get more notch apples from it, okay? So, would you help me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. 100%.
Well, that was easy. Thank you. Now,
I get notch apples myself, right?
in reality, I can't let you keep every single notch apple you get because we have a target of 100. But would you take 10 notch apples as payment?
10?
I mean,
I get
that's
100 and I get 10.
yeah. I mean, I built the farms for the keys. I've built the farms for the maps. I found most of the maps.
25, no?
25. How about this?
What?
You get a major shout out in the video where I tell everybody to subscribe to your channel.
No, I want to my own channel, SB.
Alright, unsubscribe.
No, I'm sorry. 25.
Right, so I got to give you. Yeah, okay, you know what?
That's
25.
funny.
Alright, how about that?
I'm gonna shout in the video as well, or no?
No, you messed that up. I'm gonna blur your name for the entire thing now. 25 notch apples, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I know I'm going to get a lot of them, okay? But I didn't think I'd have to spend that much. Oh, here's Piggy here. I need to speak with him. Piggy, stop. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
So, as you know, I've been learning the locations of Trial Chambers. I've been collecting keys. I've been building farms with that. I've been getting maps. And now I'm ready to start hunting them down and looting these Trial Chambers. So I want to know, will you help me out?
Ooh. You know what? Yeah, I'm down. I'm totally down. Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Now, the thing is, for this to work, I can't give you every single notch apple that you get. Like, I can't let you keep every single
Fair
one
enough.
because otherwise it's no point in really doing it. So, will you accept 15 notch apples as payment?
Yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah.
So, Durap and Pangy have agreed. I can't believe Pangy just straight away agreed for 15. I don't think he'd expected me to offer that many, but I felt bad when I said to Durap he could have 25 eventually, so hey, that's the art of negotiations at the end of the day. I've made sure Durap doesn't tell Pangy that he's going to be getting more, but hey, I've told Pangy if he ever wants more, he can ask me anytime. I think that's fair, and so I've got all of my rockets. I'll make sure to grab a load of blocks, they'll just come in handy. And I will also need to make sure I remember the mushrooms, the dirt, and the bone meal. So this is the first chamber. I'm letting them do all the hard work fighting. I am going to use key number 1, and apparently I think I've already been to this one. Pangy gets a notch apple first try. Are you kidding me? That is so good. Alrighty, well, we've got one down. Let's go. Can Durap do it? He got a notch apple as well? No way. Actually, no way.
You should give it to him.
Yeah, you have to give it to me for the video. I'll give you the payment, don't you worry.
Dude,
Look at you trying to hold on to it.
Bro, did all the scheduling for this.
Okay.
Thought for a second he wasn't going to give it to me. Anyway, this part is pretty easy. We just go ahead and bone meal it up. Although, apparently, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it should grow okay. Let me try again. There we go. And we continue on to the next place. The craziest thing is, I can't believe they both got notch apples. Like, what are the chances of that? Very slim, let me tell you. This time, oh my goodness, what is that? The look here is unbelievable. It's got 2 for 2. This is insane. Durapchu, on the other hand, yeah, we couldn't keep it up, could we? That's right, Pangy gets another notch apple, then he is literally the goat of getting... No, okay, it couldn't last forever, could it? But Durapchu, well, look at him go. Now, I can't use it because, like I said, I've already been to this trial chamber. The chance of that happening, I did not expect. Up here, we have another one. But sadly, no joy with that one. I don't know if anybody wants the diamonds. Durap might take them. And from what I can tell, we've covered the entire place now. So, let's get out of here. And then I can head to the next one. So here we are in the second one. I think this room should have a vault somewhere. This time I can actually use keys. I haven't been to this one before, which is nice. And yeah, completely rubbish. This might also be the world's most annoying room, by the way. Durapchu gets a notch apple. Let's go. And Pangy gets a boring music disc. Although some diamonds, yep, Durap can grab them. Right here we have another one which I haven't looted, and yep, a music disc. Nothing interesting from Pangy either, really. And Durapchu's already looted this one, so nothing there. You never know what a minecart chest could have. Okay, yeah, nothing really. Another notch apple, a 6th one. Fantastic, well done, Pangy. And I believe that's all of them in this one, so it's on to the next one. Only 2 in this trial chambers. Room for improvement, but to be honest, we haven't had one where all 3 of us can use the vaults yet, so I think we're going to have a much better one ahead when we can start doing that. The 3rd one is down here. Can you imagine if the rat, like, just removes the water? I don't ever trust him. Like, he said he put water at the bottom, but I'm going to float down gracefully. And this is another chamber I've already visited, so it's all under Durap and Pangy.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! I'm the ghost. I'm the greatest.
You can't do it again. Win chances, that's the worst one. Oh, he does it as well! He gets the 9th one. Well, he got a heavy core, which is a pretty solid performance, but we want EGAP. And nothing for Durap. He's got it! Notch apple number 10! Let's go, Pangy. Fantastic. Durap, on the other hand, has, yeah, he let me down. But I think we've explored this entire place, so once again, we move on to the next trial chambers. I've actually found one that I haven't explored and nobody else here has explored for the first time, so we have a much higher chance of getting more notch apples. Let's see if we can come away with another 6. Look at Pangy go! He can't be stopped. That's up to 11, but nothing from Durap there. Here's another one. It's so crazy that 3 of you can use it, though. It really helps, you know. But none of us got a notch apple. That's kind of sad. But this one is actually kind of nice to be opening. I got a notch apple. Alrighty, that gets me back in contention. That's always good. We're up to 12. Pangy gets another one. My goodness, he's actually getting so many. And once again, Durap gets none. We're on track, guys. I tell you what, we are definitely on track. Durapchu got one! Finally! That puts us up to 14. We're on track, guys, for getting 6 out of this. This is crazy. Pangy gets another one. Honestly, we just need one more notch. This is insane. Durab gets another one. We got all the ones we wanted. We got 6 from this trial chamber. We met the target, and I think we fully explored it. Now it's on to the next place. And I'm also going to make sure I don't forget to do the most important thing: destroy all the spawners. Look at that, 17 now. So that's 7 from this trial chambers. 18. Oh my goodness, Piggy. Wait. If Durab gets it, all 3 of us have got one here. Come on, Durab. Oh, he's already used the spawner before at another time there. Never mind, because it is now going to be destroyed forever. Rather annoyingly, the border has split this one in half, so we can get some of the bolts, just not all of them. So let's see what we get here. Nothing. Imagine there's nothing down here, it'll be very sad. Oh, this could be sad. Wait, no, this could be clutch.
Oh, this one here.
Wow. This could be clutch. Yes, it's in! The border's there. I didn't see that. That is so clutch. Well done, Durapchu. Also, somebody in Pangy's chat, because he's streaming this at the same time, but yeah, somebody in this chat is keeping count of how many we each get, so at the end you can find out the totals of who got the most notch apples for the 3 of us. Or who got the most notch apples for me, really, isn't it? Let's go, notch apple number 20, fantastic. Oh, we get to notch apple!
Wow. That's what we do!
That's what we do. I didn't even do
bring
that.
the food to you!
And we've just reached 32 in total. Let's go. Oh, Durab goes back in.
I can't have this me. This
11.
one we get triple. This one we get triple.
Hold on. Let me get the music. Let me play the music. We gotta get hype for this. These guys can. Hello?
How many?
Oh my god!
Hello?
What is going on?
Guys!
Someone block it up! What is going on? Oh my god.
I'm trying.
Alright, let me play the music.
What a move. Did you see that?
I saw it. That was actually pretty cool. Exactly. You should tell them. You should tell them like, whoa!
Well,
Whoa.
we just, yeah.
That was crazy. Did we double boost or something?
Did we? We went so
I
high.
think we double boost. Yeah.
Together we are stronger. Yeah, do it. I've got 44 now. Oh, I'm gonna die. I had to learn that emoji. That actually was so close. And now we have 64, an entire stack. That is actually insane. And Piggy got one as well. Look at that, back to back. I've actually overflowed my inventory. I don't know what to get rid of. Let's get rid of the diamonds. So far, we've managed to get 70 in total, and we've done 20 of these trial chambers. This is the 21st one, and that means that
Okay, I'm gonna end stream now.
Done this one.
Goodbye.